Okay, hey y'all. So I want to talk to you guys about this book called The Book of Night Woman. It's by Marlon James. I got this off of Amazon. I don't remember. Let me see. It says $17 on the back. See, look. Anyway, honestly, let's get right into it. Honestly, I want to read a book like this again. No, not to say like this is a beautifully written book. Like it is so good, but I just wouldn't read something like this again. Like it made me put down books for a minute. Like when you turn that last page, baby, you're gonna be just sitting there looking like, what the fudge? Like, what did I just get myself into? Like, it made me stop reading for a minute because like it's so deep. Like it's beautifully written because it's like you get into it. And honestly, with the main character, you're not gonna like her. I ain't like her. She got on my nerves. But it's like, it's written in a way where it's like you start understanding why she act the way she do with her. You understand why she be so like in here. Like you understand. Like technically, it's like she. You know, you just get it. You know why she act the way she do. So you can't even be mad at her for real. But then you be mad at her because it's like, girl, what is you doing, right? And basically, like, it is... Okay, let me you know what? Like, I do spoilers, y'all. So, we finna get into it. Like, I read this, like, a long time ago, so I don't have, like, all the information. Like, if you still want to read it, you can. But I'm gonna give y'all the gist of what happened. Alright, so basically... And I can hardly remember the characters' names. I just remember her name. Maybe if I flip through here, I might find something. But anyway. This book follows a girl named Lilith. Right? Yes, Lilith. Okay, cool. And... as the story go on, right, she grew up in this plantation. She worked in the house. Bam, boom. Already, why she work in the house? Well, she light skinned. First of all, you don't know that until I'm telling y'all the whole story. Look, you don't know that until you get into it, and then you get it. That's why she think you can't even be like she light skinned. Of course, she light skinned. She in this time. I think it's like takes place in Jamaica too, in those Jamaican plantations. Basically. So as she moves up in the house, she start working in the house, right? She get around a girl. A girl is like the OG thug in the house, okay? Like she you know, like a madam. We gonna call her madam, okay? So she like the madam in the house, right? Anyway, like at nighttime, they got this little secret, like it's not a book club, but they got like this little secret club that they go to, but it's only women up in there, right? So then so eventually. Lilith, she get invited to the club too. So, you know, she like basically hanging out with like the OGs of the house, like the OG women of the house who be making shit go down and how to do shit, and they be practicing like they magic and they obey and all that stuff. You know, they be really getting into it. Basically, this is what I say. Let me just go through how I'm thinking. So basically, y'all, she don't even know who her biological dad is in the beginning, right? Her mama, dad. I think she was being raised by her aunt. I think her aunt was letting some dude come in there and trigger warning her. Technically, I had no choice. I don't know. It's kind of was it them boys? I don't know. Read the book. Basically, I don't want to tell y'all this story, man. Okay. Basically, she in the house, right? When she in the house, she felt like she kept on feeling like this dark energy like come over her, basically. She said she would see like a woman in the night, basically. And she said that she would wear like a black cloak and everything. Like it was like a woman that she was seeing. The woman was getting like closer and closer to her, basically. In the book, she ended up dating one of the overseers, some Irish dude, right? They get to kicking it. She real love him for real. Like she like, oh, he can take me away from here and I want to be with him. Like she actually liked being with this dude, but she trying to keep the secret from everybody else because you know they're not supposed to be in a relationship for real, but they in a relationship for real. And he's saying how he loved her the whole time, but he worked on the plantation. Like nigga, you white, all that. Oh, I ain't white. But I ain't even Jewish. I ain't white, but you have to tell me that, babe. Please go to hell. Take several seats. Please. Anyway. She ended up dating him. She ended up falling in love with the dude, want him to take her away from there. And she think like she thinking like, oh, she can pierce herself to other girls like, oh, I look better than her. I'm lighter than her. my boobs are better than hers. Yeah, she look like this, but my butt, she too skinny, she too fat. Like, I'm basically like, she want to be that one. Like, she saying I'm that one. You know what? No. I just had a realization. She really that bitch. She really that bitch. Y'all, let's think. She's a literal goddess. Think about it, right? From the very beginning, she knew what she didn't want to be, what she wanted to be, and where she was going, right? Man, look, boom. Did they find out? I think they, for some reason, she had to leave the house. I think it's, okay, so basically, on the plantation, right? It was a dude and his woman. The woman wanted Lilith to leave. Why though? Did she think her man wanted her? No. Is it because they found out that she was with the Irish dude? Anyway, she had to leave and go to the other family plantation, right? She get there, she meet this other girl, she kicking it with this other girl. It's a lot of crazy stuff that happens. See, I can't even talk, like, there's so much trauma that happens. And it's like, she ended up kicking it with this girl over there, right? The girl ended up getting killed by the dude who's over that plantation, overseer of that plantation, right? She ended up getting killed. He was... I'll never read the book like this again, y'all. Sorry. But yeah, he was like... Basically, he ended up killing her. Something happened. Oh, yes, I remember. Okay, so... I'm hyped because I'm remembering, but like, it's actually... No. Okay, so basically... The girl that she met, right? The overseer of the plantation used to do stuff to her, right? So after she died, or was it because she forgot to put like the cows or the sheep back? She ended up dying. The woman on that plantation know that stuff be happening, and she's even more mean to girls because it's like, why is my man fucking on y'all and you're just the, you know? When Dalcima? I think her name was Dalcima. When she died, Lilith basically took her place and the dude was making her do stuff, right? They in the bathtub. I think she gets a choking, like something happened. She felt like that dark energy come over her. That dark energy come over her. She was seeing it when she was sleeping in that kitchen. Oh, and she peed in that nigga soup or something. She was feeling that dark energy come over her, right? She strangling the dude. He underneath the water. He choking, da-da-da. He did, okay? His wife come in. Or like she tried to leave something. The wife come in, something. What did you do to my husband? What did you do to my husband? And now I gotta beat the wife up. Okay, look, something like that happened. Bro, something caught on fire. I don't remember what. Why? No. I think she went upstairs and she started burning shit down. They had some kids. The kids was downstairs. There was other slavers in there. One girl stayed in the room with the white kids. Man, she ran, man. Look, she burned up the whole upstairs and she waited till like it got real hot. She started running out the stairs so that way it could seem like she was in there and she didn't know what happened and she just ran out, right? She ran out, I think she go to where the sheep or the horses or where the cows or whatever it was that she go to the stables, right? They come back, right? You know, the white people start coming by and they say, oh my God, my family house is burning down. My family house is burning down. Then the kids dead, that slave girl there, I don't know why her dumb ass stayed in there trying to help them fucking kids, but it didn't even get it. Her life was them kids, but it's like, you just gonna stay in there? And then Lilith felt some type of way because it's like, on one hand, I think this is after the death, that's when she starts seeing the Lady of Night, or was it before? Anyway, because to Lilith, looks like she ain't want to burn them, but it's like them kids, yeah, they might be good and innocent now, but they just gonna grow up and be assholes at the end of the day, so it is what it is. But at the same time, she's feeling in between. But then she felt bad for killing them because now she's a murderer, and it's like you mad at her for feeling that way because it's like, girl, all the things that these people done did to y'all, you done been through, you mad because you killed them? Baby, that's not even... That's not scratching the surface. It's like, I need you. Baby, that's nothing. I'm sorry, it was nothing. But then again, doing that to somebody is like a big thing. So it's like, of course she's going to feel some type of way. Duh. Anyway. what up? She ended up going back to the plantation, right? The original one. I think dude wife, she don't trust Lilith. She said, you killed my mom and my dad. Yeah, that was her mom and her dad. That was her mom and her dad's house. Yeah. So she's like, oh, you killed my mom and my dad. You killed my mom and my dad. My dad, then I don't trust you. Like, she thinking it's Lilith for real, but then they ended up blaming it on the other girl, like, because somehow Lilith got out of it. She got out of it. That's why I say, like, she's low-key, like, in here, her thinking the way that she do brought her prosperity, because one girl was sitting out in front of the house as it was burnt. Wait. Basically, Lilith set it up in a way where she will win either way. I can't remember if she hid by the stables and she made it seem like she was coming back. No. One girl came back with like a basket or something, right? And because she came back basically unscathed, they blamed on her because how you the only person who wasn't in this house, right? Lilith ran out of the house, and I think the fire had got on her a little bit, so it's like, oh, it couldn't have been you, like you ran out, Oh, girl. And then Lilith knew what happened inside the house. So in a way, that's why she got away with it versus this girl who don't know nothing. And then she said she could feel like after, like, they ended up, basically, the people who got blamed for it, they all ended up dying. She got away with it. Oh, and I wonder if that's part of, like, the pretty privilege, too. Not only the privilege, but the fact that she thought that she could. You get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so she come back and she started dating Irish dude again, right? Bam. She starts staying with him in his house. I think it's because the white woman in the house didn't want her living with them because she didn't trust them because like the mom, okay, so the slave master, it was him, his wife, and he had a mom there. The mom started going crazy. After a while, the mom started going crazy and was like bedridden. I think she ended up dying, right? Bam, his wife, the same thing was starting to happen to her, and she was thinking that it was a little far, but really, you know how they be practicing their magic and they obey and stuff, and then girl, I think you really, it just be you plagued yourself, you know? But anyway, so she ended up starting going crazy, and she started looking at Lilith different, right? And I think at nighttime, right, like she would like put on like a certain outfit, go out to the pub, probably some dude, and then come back in the middle of the night, and if she wasn't taking a shower, she wasn't getting dressed or nothing, and I think she was depressed, so she was in her room all the time, and she was in her room going crazy, right? But then Lilith had to visit the house and like make her tea and bring her food and stuff, so then Lilith started cleaning her stuff when she would come home, so I guess nobody would notice. Basically, I don't know, she felt like the need to protect her or help her out or whatever, but then she seemed like a friend in a way, so in a way, like they had like this odd bond. Anyway, when she's with the woman, the Book of Night one, right? They secret society club or whatever. They make a plan to basically overthrow the plantation. The reason why they're doing this is because other plantations were already like overthrowing their people. It's like they did over here, that plantation over there did, these group of people over here did it. And it's like, so while the slaves are thinking, oh, we need to overthrow them, but like the white people's already aware of the fact that they could be overthrown. So they're over here getting ready to like create new technology, like new stuff to basically keep these people under control, while these people is like, we finna like it's on site, you feel me? Now all of the women in here, they think Lilith the one who done it. They think too that, oh, you the one who killed them people, and that's kind of like why they brought in, like, you've killed before, you should be able to kill again, because that was basically the plan, right? So it come the night to do it, right? But the whole time, Lilith fell in love with the Irish man. She just wanted to be with him, and I think she was learning how to read, right? And so she would read this book, and it was basically something how like the dude fell in love with the girl, and it took her somewhere magical, like to this faraway place where she could just be the woman she wanted. She wanted to be, you know, the woman on top. She wanted to be a woman who was cared for. She wanted to be like, not like Madame, because Madame was still enslaved, but she wanted to be basically like hold the position of basically being a white woman, basically, like at this time. So what happened? It come the night for everybody to gather around. We finna overrun this place, right? Bam, the white people get to shooting. I can't remember what happened. I think They told him, the man, to do something. He said, I ain't doing this for you no more. Da, 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 da. He put the thumpers on him, right? Dang, white boy down. Another white boy. He get his gun. Shoot another person. And they gets to rumbling. The white people running away. The slaves is running after them. They're taking away the guns. They shooting up it. You feel me? They taking up. They had torches and fire. Oh, I think that's why they had rallied up. They had torches and fire. And they was like, oh, what y'all doing? Y'all better go on before we do something to y'all. And they was like, no. We here to get out once. Right? Boom. They started setting everything on fire. Everybody getting torches. Everybody passing out. Torch to kill anybody who ain't on our side. Basically, Some of the black people started killing other black people. Some of the black people started trigger warning the white woman on the plantation or whatever. And then some of the black girls like, what the hell is y'all doing? We all supposed to be running up to the forest, down west, down by the creek, and me in somewhere so they couldn't be seen, right? And they were worried about, I think it was like the Johnny Jeep, whatever. It was like these group of black people who weren't enslaved but got paid to bring back slaves. But it's like, if it's all of us against them, it's like, no, we ain't, you feel me? Like, ain't no way we not finna make it, right? Anyway, while this is happening, everything is set on fire, right? So all the other white people was being aware, like, oh, what's happening over there? They can see the smoke in the air. They gets to running. Ooh. Oh, dude. The reason why his woman was able to get R-worded is because he wasn't there and he was somewhere else doing something. Because they were making a plan to stop slaves from overthrowing the plantation while their plantation was being overthrown. Crazy, right? So he was somewhere else, but he gets to come back and he's seeing the smoke. He's like, oh my god, right? So they get to running after him. They get to running over there. Then what happened? Lilith, right? She decided she don't want to be a part of it. She decided she loved the Irishman so much. She sat there. She gave him his morning tea like usual, right? She ended up poisoning him. He knocked out. She dragged him all the way upstairs, laid him in bed and put him in a sleep position, right? And I think she locked him in there and got to clean it up, like the evidence and stuff, right? While that's happening, right? Because the plantation is being overthrown by now. But while that's happening, another white person who worked on the plantation, he walked into the Irishman house. Why? He don't like Lilith either. He just don't like her. Like, he a fucking weirdo. He just annoying. So he ended up walking over there. And he was like, where the Irish do that? She don't want to tell him. I think she told him that he not here or something. And he like, oh. But he started accusing her of something. I can't remember. And then he started putting his hand. You feel me? He was doing too much. Or was he just trying to hurt her? Because he don't like her. I don't know. He was trying to do something to her. Bam. She killed him. He did. Is he dead? Is he dead? Huh. Did he die? Or did he just find out that the Irishman was laying down in the bed and he looked like he was immobilized? So he was attacking her and then she killed him. Pushed him down the stairs. Tied him up and put him in a bag. In like this cupboard area. Anyway, the Irish dude ended up waking up. When he wake up, he is pissed. This bitch just tried to kill me. He gets to choking her, right? Because she comes upstairs and she end up opening that door. I don't know why she opened that door. I think to check on him just because she wanted to be near him and she was scared. So she ended up going upstairs. Anyway, he wake up. He choked the fudge out of her. You know? And she was looking at him trying to like give him the eyes like, baby, I was just trying to kill you. But then he noticed like all the fire and stuff happening outside. So he just confused, right? And then basically she ended up explaining to him what happened. But you know what's crazy? Is that before she explained to him, guess what he turned into? He started calling, it wasn't no love no more. He was calling her different types of degrading names. Bitch, I kill you. You ain't nothing but a this. You ain't nothing but a that. And so he ended up leaving though, because he feel like, oh, I'm finna go out here and help my team. Right? They shoot that nigga in the neck or in the head or something. He did. He took his horse. He did. His horse ran away. Or they shot up his horse first. He fell off the horse and they killed him too. Fuck. So he did. Lilith ended up running over there, right? No. She ended up running out there, right? While she running out there, you know, like I said, there was like another group of black boys, right? Not the Johnny Jeeper type dudes, but like it was like this group of black dudes who worked kind of like for the plantation, and they kind of like, you know, like one of them, like a coon ass nigga, like yeah. So they was running rampant on there too, and they started chasing her. You feel me? Like you get me like we all supposed to be escaping, y'all attacking the wrong person. What the fuck? Anyway, she done run into her dad's house. Her dad was one of the rednecks, like I said, who stayed on the plantation. So she ran to her dad's house. Then what happened, y'all? She ran to her dad's house. She went to her dad's house. She run in there, right? I think his woman dead, and he halfway dead because the slaves keep on trying to go in there and trying to kill him for all, because he used to be mean. Like he trigger warned Lilith's mom, and that's why she was born. And he had a lot of kids. A lot of them light skinned kids in there was hers. So you know she was comparing her son to them. It's like that's your sister right there. But like they don't really claim each other because it's like that disconnect because they don't really know who their daddy is anyway. But then some people did know who the daddy was. But it's like I don't know. It's like a disconnect. I don't mess with you. You don't mess with me. Like we're all like by ourselves in here. Anyway, she gets a gun. She ended up helping that nigga live. That's why I said most of us wouldn't have done that. She like, oh, that's my dad. That's so she protected him, right? So time come, basically they don't overrun shit. The white people come, they snatch up back the land. They got all the they kill as many as they can and get most of the black people into like a cage, right? In this cage, they taking out people daily by daily. And what they would do is like there was like a long row of trees that led up to a plantation. Every tree had a cage on it, and these cage had like built in, like they had made these like built in knives and like, you know, little things to stab you with. And it was like a small space, so they put them in there, closed the cage on them, and let them bleed out to death. Honestly, that's all I want to say. Like, it's not even funny. Like, what the fuck? Like, huh? She ended up living, though, and that's why I said, in a way, the way she thought protected her because... Because what the fuck do that mean? Like, I get it. She wanted to be this kind of person, so she operated in a way this kind of person would be by just wanting to be her. In a way, she's free. And she's still working for the white people, but I guess the work isn't as hard, and they let her be in the house and stuff because they trust her now. Because, like, oh, you tried to help us. So, after, like, a week or so, they let her out. And basically, the story at the end, though, is very important because Lilith has a daughter by the Irishman, so I think the story is ran in the point of view of her daughter. But you don't know that really until, like you I thought it was her, but it's really her daughter. She said that like, the enslaved people, while they were in those cages up in the trees, they like sung a song while they were up there. I don't know if it was about resilience or what. But honestly, am I supposed to feel hope? What I don't know. What am I? Huh? There's nothing to say. That's it. What can I tell you? You get it? I would never read this book again, but that's how it ends? Are you shitting me? And then there's so many things wrong with that. First of all, how she live because she don't want help no, like, I get it. Because I know why. I do. I know why from every angle. I'm stressed. It's like that feeling you get when you go see like a movie like this and you go in there and there's a bunch of white people in there every time. And then they look at you and you look at them and you know what you're thinking. What the hell do they be thinking? It's like, but yeah, it's a good book. I mean, if you like stuff like this, if you want a good read, you want something to mind you, get it. I don't think this is good for the black mind, though. Honestly, no. It's a good book. He did a very good job writing it. Bye.